Hello, my beautiful Cancerians. I hope you all are doing amazing. Today, I'm going to be tapping into the energies of those of you that are currently not in communication with your person. So, as per usual, I will be starting off with an oracle, and we can just clarify the existing energies with tarot. Okay. For my Cancerians, please. Release. You're definitely, nearing the end of a cycle here. Okay, you're closing something out that has brought you a lot of emotional pain. Okay, I feel like many of you could be in this energy of, spending time in solitude. And I understand, you guys, this is a no communication spread, but I mean it in a sense of like you're going through an introspective period at this time. There's a lot of knowledge that you're attaining, and it's guiding you to release what no longer serves you. Some of you have reevaluated the situation with this person here. Your feelings may have changed, or the way you view this person or the situation has changed. So it's almost like I don't want to keep thinking about something that's not serving me. A lot of detachment energy here, guys. One second, guys. I dropped another card. Let's just reshuffle here. Okay. Gossip and wisdom. Okay. Let's see. So your last two cards here have a lot to do with your heart chakra. Okay. So here's what I see in this connection so far. A lot of external influences. The gossip card could talk about maybe, your person going to other people for some sort of advice and not directly communicating with you. Maybe you feel like there was just a lot of chitter chatter in the external that was going on that affected this bond. Now, you could have felt very let down by some sort of judgment that someone else passed on you, or it's this energy of feeling very misunderstood. But you're at a point of learning from what happened, and you're not trying to repeat the past here with this person. This is why they feel you detaching from the situation. Okay, massive internal changes here. You were able to finally see why something did not work in the past. I feel like the ball is in your court, because in the third card there, she is, the world is pretty much on her arm there, and it's symbolic for knowing that you can be the change that you want to make in your life. Okay, many of you feel that during the time of this bond here, you could have been on what may have felt like a roller coaster of emotions. And again, you're gaining some sort of clarity or wisdom, Cancer, that is helping you move forward. Not only that, what brought you down in the past, you're rising above. You're being the bigger person. You've handled it with grace, but even now, when you think about it, again, you don't feel the same way. There's a lot that you were failing to realize in the past that's coming to light for you right now. Okay. For many of you, there are three people in that gossip card. It definitely could be your friend, either, discussing your issues with their family. And instead of speaking between the both of you, you just felt like you wanted more openness from this person and direct communication, which you did not receive. So ultimately, I see you trying to release this person from your energy and emotionally detach here. Or you guys have detached by the time you're watching my reading. Energies are fluid, so just keep that in mind. Some of you are following your passion. You're doing something that's working out for you at this time. Okay. For some of you, you may feel that you were guided to take a new path when it came to some sort of creative endeavor here. You're in this, energy of creating, and you definitely are, you have this creative force here of, sharing some sort of wisdom or some sort of clarity that you've gained. Let's see. The World's Wheel of Fortune. Two cards of change. Behind that, the Empress. Wow. Some of you may be involved with a fixed sign, Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, or Taurus, and we have Libra energy as well. This is definitely someone who wants a turn of events here because they see a lot of growth with the Empress, right? They view you to be an ideal partner. They view you to have it, going on for you, very stable in your energy. And again, you've handled a lot of things that were thrown at you with grace. Behind that, though, is the Lovers. So what upset you in the past, Cancer, was a failure to make a decision. You could have met this person when they were at a crossroads, or you feel like they were failing to make a decision in terms of like deciding whether they wanted to commit. Okay. And you guys may feel that you have been very patient with this person. And now you feel like you have no choice but be guarded because it's this energy of, okay, I've been very patient, I've been very kind, but nothing is happening here, or you are causing me disappointment. Nine of Wands could also speak about blocked communication. Okay, Five of Wands. Some of you feel like this person was purposely making you compete for their attention. Here's what I see. It's almost like you see right through this person, and many things that you were kind of in the fog about in the past, you're able to see clearly now, or you will be able to. You're coming out of a gray period. You're coming out of a period of not being grounded to centering yourself. Aligning with what's the best for your highest good here. Five of Wands could be competing for attention, or just feeling that this person brings a lot of drama or conflict into your life, and you're essentially getting very tired of it. Okay, some of you could have been in like a live-in situation with this person where you're moving out or you're moving away. Like you could be moving to another city, another town, another country, right? It just talks about, again, leaving something that you feel like was essentially causing you a lot of anxious energy. There was a lot of uncertainty here. Okay, some of you feel like this person did not take the opportunity to understand where you were coming from or your emotions. It was more so about you understanding this person. So you got tired of pouring into their cup and ultimately giving to the connection more than you're receiving from it. Queen of Wands, Ace of Cups, yeah. 10 of Pentacles. This is someone who knows you're closing out a cycle, but they can't handle the fact that they're still so attracted to you, the fact that they still want to offer you something new here with the Ace of Cups here. 10 of Pentacles. This person feels like you're in a very stable energy. You're someone they can build with. But what's behind that? The 10 of Swords. They're very aware that they caused some sort of betrayal, that there is a lack of trust here. Let's see. My apologies, guys. I just received some mail here. But as I was saying, there is this energy of being attracted to you, feeling some sort of magnetic pull. But with that 10 of Swords, there is an emphasis on the betrayal that they've caused. There's a lack of trust here. Your question right now is, do I trust this person to move forward with them, or do I not trust them? Let's see. Eight of Cups. Some of you don't trust this person because I see that you want to walk away from the situation. They view you to be in a very detached energy, like something that took an emotional toll on you, so you're not willing to forgive them, or if you're forgiving the situation, it's for the sake of yourself. It's for the sake of, your peace of mind here. Right? It could have been a very difficult cycle for you to walk away from. It's someone where it felt like you were trying time and time again. It could have been someone that you definitely obviously have history with them, but there was a lot of repetitive cycles here. So it took you a while to walk away from the situation, right? And like emotionally heal from it also. And again, there's this energy of you feeling very misunderstood. In the mutual energy, it seems to be like this, okay, are we walking away from this for good? Still looking back, still maybe, dealing with emotions that haven't fully left, or wounds that haven't fully healed, which is fine because, you don't really heal wounds overnight. But there is that energy of wondering. Yeah, some of you feel like this person was not being expressive towards you, and that's what caused some sort of tower moment here, if you will. It's almost like you felt things were going to come to an end before they actually did come to an end. You anticipated this. Something in your intuition told you that this is not going to be stable for a long time, or I'm prepared for a separation, because if there is this in and out energy or this uncertain energy, things have to come to an end, whether it's, for it to, end for good, or, for you to have a new cycle with this person. strength, a lot of holding back here, right? Some of you may be involved with the Leo, but as far as this card goes, it does talk about holding back. I feel like, your person has a weak spot for you. You may find that they have some sort of image to maintain, or the way that they act around other people is not how they act around you. There's an infinity sign, above the woman there. And so it talks about someone feeling like you're their forever person, or you have a way of understanding them. There's a male line, a female line, there's a baby line there, someone who wanted a family dynamic with you, someone who feels like you are their divine counterpart. So there's a lot of hurt, right? And they're very upset for the hurt that they've caused here. It's someone who feels like, yes, they've caused hurt, but they've disappointed you in one way or another by holding back, by not being open about their emotions, right? There's two shadows of the giraffes there in the back, and it talks about growth. You had high hopes for this bond here. You wanted to go to the next level with this person, but the lack of expression, the external factors, the you feeling misunderstood essentially is what made you walk away. Five of Wands. Yeah, this is that introspective period that I was talking about. This person views you to be highly intuitive, with the High Priestess there. You really do know a lot more than you show here. The Star, a desire to heal this connection. Your person has hope here, but there's not necessarily any tangible evidence. The Star talks about just having hope or faith in a connection, even if, again, there's a lot that's hidden here. Pomegranates here, she's holding them in the bowl, and they're considered like the fruit of the underworld. So it means like someone that is not appreciated, or something that is not, out the closet yet. So it's almost like you felt that your person was not valuing you. You felt like they did not understand your true worth, your value, what you were putting forward, what you were capable of, right? So you're like, I have no choice but move away. If you're not going to appreciate me for who I am, well, I can't stay here any longer. Ten of Wands, you felt very burdened by this connection, or you felt like things were very one-sided. Okay, Five of Wands. Two of Pentacles. What could have caused conflict between the both of you is the fact that there was some sort of juggling going on, like a back and forth energy when it came to deciding or making a decision pertaining to stability. The Pentacles talk about something tangible, right? Something pertaining to your stability. So maybe you were like, okay, I want a commitment, I want to move things forward, or you guys were in a commitment, but you felt that there was a decrease in effort, or a decrease in, what this, like pretty much what you were receiving from this person. So whether it's in terms of like being very consistent to becoming inconsistent, or someone who gives you their energy and then they pull back their energy, and you're kind of left wondering. And because there's a lack of expression here, you had no choice but wonder. You had no choice but follow your intuition. Two of Pentacles. Five of Cups. Yeah. Focused on spilled milk, focused on what they were not able to express to you in the past, and they feel a major loss. This is someone who definitely feels your absence. So if you're wondering, oh, they don't care about me, or why would they care about me? They weren't making a decision. They still think about this because, again, they've caused you disappointment here. We have two fives, Five of Wands, as well as the Five of Cups. So Cancer, you could be seeing 555 a lot, but it is symbolic for overcoming an obstacle, right? So an obstacle occurred where it created change, right? Or you need to change something in order to overcome an obstacle. I hope that makes sense, because the fives talk about obstacle and change. So take it how it resonates here. But I just feel like many of you are tired of being in that energy, of being upset about, questioning yourself. Maybe in the past you felt this person was not realizing your value or what you bring to the table. So it caused you to sometimes question yourself, or it caused you to be like, okay, well, what am I doing wrong? Until you realized, I'm not doing anything wrong. You're just not realizing my value, or you're not realizing the effort that I'm putting forward. And I feel like that's the part that maybe rubbed you the wrong way. That's the part that caused some sort of conflict, right? Because it was like, okay, so it's not me, I'm not the issue. Or, again, it's not to play the blame game, guys, but essentially you were like, you felt your efforts were not being realized. They were not being recognized here. They were not being acknowledged. And you were kind of like, okay, this feels very one-sided. And there's the High Priestess again. I feel like for many of you, your intuition was kind of telling you exactly how things were going to play out, or there's something you intuitively felt and it was confirmed later on. Eight of Cups. Yeah, the Chariot in reverse. You feel like this is a connection where you may have felt that this person was trying to take you out of character, okay? Or number two, there was such a lack of progress where this is not what you wanted to be a part of, right? Your plans for the future may have been, being in a commitment, having things, just move at a faster pace than they were. But with the Chariot in reverse, you felt that you were getting very tired of this complacent energy. The complacency could have stemmed from a place of indecisiveness. Like the fact that this person wasn't making a decision or clearly communicating what they desired, you feel like that's why things came to a halt, or you no longer wanted to invest in this bond here. How your person views you is completely detached because the Chariot is your energy. So if it's in reverse, think about your characteristics. Think about how you treated this person, your nurturing, loving side, right? Responding to this person, being consistent with them. They feel like you kind of just took back all that energy, right? Like I feel like kind of like a complete 180 here. The Chariot in reverse, let's see. Justice. Wow. Things working out in your favor, This person has this energy of wanting to restore balance here, but I feel like there's some sort of karma and dharma happening here, guys. Like what goes around comes around. You may find that this person's communicating with you right now, or they start to communicate with you when you just don't care anymore, or when you feel like you've released them from your energy. Of course, I'm reading for a lot of you. Some of you may feel like, what, I do want to turn over a new leaf. I do want to try again. But for many of you, you came in hot and heavy with your first card, release. You're like, okay, at this point, I'm done waiting. I need to release you from my energy. And maybe you feel like this person moves very slowly, where when they do come in, again, you're like, I don't really know if I want this. I don't really know if I want to be a part of this. Some of you, of course, could be involved with the Libra here, but with the Justice, it talks about justice is going to be served. The times that you felt things were unfair, the times that you felt you were misunderstood, it will balance out. You will feel better. You'll feel lighter, or you already do as you're watching my reading here. Justice is clarifying the gossip card. Anyone who, spread false news on you, or who is maybe talking about you in a crummy way or not the best manner, things will balance out for you, Cancer. You felt very misunderstood. You felt like things were just constantly happening to you in this connection, and you felt so powerless. And so now it's in Divine's hands. I look at this as divine intervention. Exactly, the Tower. Six of Cups. A lot of nostalgic, missing energy here. Strength card, let's see. Knight of Pentacles, that's that slow-moving energy that I was talking about. I do see this person wanting to move closer to you, but with the Strength and Knight of Pentacles, they're moving very slow. They're kind of dragging their feet to do so. And some days they think that, it's better to hold back because it's clarifying the Strength. And the Strength talks about holding back your energy here. Knight of Pentacles. And some of you still view this individual to have a lot of secrets. You still view them to be moving in a very discreet manner. Something about this energy where you don't trust it. Knight of Pentacles. Main thing I'm getting here is this person feels you detaching. Let's see, Knight of Pentacles. Nine of Wands. There is this desire, okay, to move things forward. There is this desire to make a decision, but there's also such a guarded energy here with the Nine of Wands. And for some reason, guys, I feel like the Nine of Wands may be your energy because it's reminding me of the first card, right? And your first and last card are very powerful in a spread, which talks about you being guarded towards a situation because you feel like it no longer serves you. And this is in your future cards, so maybe in the future when this person communicates with you, you just don't, want to be a part of it anymore, or you feel that you find that this was taking way too long. Okay. So my wonderful Cancerians, that is what I'm getting for you this week. I really do hope you were able to find a message that resonated with you here today. And thank you so much for your time.